first question is, how did you get into the hobby? 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, I was wanting to set up tanks, and my only pet at that time was an 11-year-old mixed dog named Coda. He was my buddy, and I knew one day that he would pass, and so my mind was made up that when he passed, that I would set up my aquariums again. I had aquariums and fish when I was a child. So when he passed, I went to Petco and bought my first 20-gallon tank and started the cycle and got my first 3 fish. The second question is, what is my favorite fish? My favorite fish are fancy guppies. My least favorite fish is question number 3. And I would say anything too big for my tank. Which means I can only buy the size fish of the size tank that I have. So yeah, if I had a 1,000-gallon tank, the sky's the limit. Question 4, what is my favorite filter? I actually have 2 favorite filters. Since I've gone to the sponge filters that are run by air pumps, I also have several DIY filter media filters, and they happen to be my favorite because when I'm setting up new tanks, I can take whatever filtration I'm using on that tank and transfer that over, and it immediately starts the cycle in my new tank. Question 5 is, what is my favorite lighting? Anything I have at the time. I have LED lights, I have fluorescent lights, I have 40 and 60 watt table lamps. So so far the table lamp is my favorite because it helps algae grow, and I like algae in my tanks. Question 6 is, what is my favorite setup? I guess I just answered that one too with the lighting. My favorite setup is one of my little grow out tubs of 3 gallons that I just bought the tub at Walmart. I put a sponge filter in there, a heater, and just let it cycle for months, and it has the most natural setting with algae and moss, and it has no substrate in it. Alright, question number 7, what is my dream tank? My dream tank, in reality, I think we should all be realists with this hobby, that my dream tank is what I would be able to handle here. And I think I would be able to handle a 55-gallon full setup, maybe on a wet dry sump system with a couple power heads in it, and a nice community tank. I think that would be my dream tank. Question 8, what is my favorite fish food? My favorite fish food is tropical flakes, because they're cheap, they can be nutritious, and just about all of my tropical fish can eat flakes. The next favorite fish food that I would have would be live bloodworms or live brine shrimp to feed my fish, because that's more natural for them. And I love, even though my tanks are not show tanks, I like my tanks set up natural. Might be a mess to look at, but the fish enjoy it. Alright, question number 9. What is my dream fish? My dream fish, I believe is a fancy guppy with a long body, a large, long, flowing caudal fin and dorsal fins, colorful, strong, and my own strain. Right now I'm working on 3 different strains, but they're not my own strain. Okay, and the 10th point is nominate 3 different YouTube channels and I nominate for my first YouTuber, I nominate Solid Gold. And everybody knows she keeps goldfish and raises them, and she's now raising discus, and I can't pronounce that correctly, but axolotls, I believe. So I would like her to take this YouTube tank challenge and answer these questions and nominate 3 others. My second one is LR Bretz and LR Bretz Aquatics. And everybody knows that he is known for his shrimp breeding, but he has wild endlers and other types of fish as well, and a large fish room. And so I would like him to take the Tubertankchallenge and answer these questions and nominate 3 other YouTube channels. My third channel that I nominate is Michael's Fish Room. Michael has angelfish, guppies, and other types of fish, and I would like to know how he got started and different things in the hobby. So at this time, I wanted to tell FishPerson Vblog that I have accepted your Tubertankchallenge. I have answered all of the questions. I have nominated 3 YouTube channels, and I just hope that you all have enjoyed this video, and when I make it public, y'all can leave your comments. And this is Susan at SLC Aquatics. I have taken the Tubertankchallenge.